How to teach fractions of a shape in 60 seconds. Well, there's three ways of thinking about this. Here is the first one. If we take a shape and it's been divided into equal parts, we can simply say, well, there's 4 shaded here, and that's out of 16 parts in total, which means a quarter of the shape is shaded overall. So, simple. What if we move on to these second examples? Well, here, if we look at the top one, we have parts that are not equal size. So you might be thinking, well, how can we think of them as fractions when they're not all equal? Well, here we have to rearrange them. So this pink part here can go into this part in the top right, and that clearly shows that the pink section must be a quarter. And in the lower example here, we have these orange parts. If we move that one up there and this one here, we can rearrange them to show that half of the shape has been shaded. So that's how we can look at examples where the parts aren't equal. The third way that we can think about it are these examples here, where we can actually divide up the parts to show that they are all equal. And here in the top example, we have these red parts that can be divided into squares, so all the squares are now equal, and we have 8 out of 16 shaded, which simplifies to a half. And in the lower example, this is a more challenging one, you can actually divide this shape into those small triangles, all the same size, and in that way you can actually find out what fraction of the shape is shaded. Even these bits in the sort of corners, we can actually show that these two bits here are the equivalent to one of those triangles, and the same with this side here. So those two would be 1, 2, 3, 4 for that little part, that isosceles triangle. So that's 3 different ways to show fractions of a shape. Let me know how you get on in the comments.